Hey, everybody. Thank you for joining in for another episode of Shadowrun Denver. Um, just so everybody's got a chance, I'm going to go around. My name is Teslan. I'm the GM tonight, and we are going to be going through, despite what the overlay says, we're actually going to be going through something called False Flag, which I will be fixing as other people do their intros. This is the second series in a series of adventures that change the how Denver looks, and probably ends up redrawing everything, and we'll see just what the runners can do to influence that as we go through it. This is something that was written by two friends of Rem, Scott. I got to remember how to pronounce his last name, Schlenny, and R.J. Thomas. Scott was part of the Shadowrun, or part of writing the Chicago Shadows web series that we're hoping to that we're looking to produce. We've already got a trailer up there for it. But the and R.J. Thomas was part of Episodicals 1, the first trip when we started streaming. So I'm going to go ahead and go around. Jen, why don't you go ahead and introduce yourself?
Uh, I'm Jen. I play Glimmer on this stream, a human face who definitely is just as dumb as she sounds. And on Tuesday nights, I play Gertie, the troll medic rigger, on a Tuesday night Shadowrun shenanigans.
Now, she is not stupid.
No, she's just very sweet.
Yes, she is the team mom.
Yes.
All right. Easton, why don't you go ahead and introduce
Yeah, I'm
yourself?
yeah, I'm Eason. I play Payne, the dwarf gunslinger from Kansas, and I don't play anything on any other nights, so this is it for me.
Tony, how about you?
Hey, I am Tony. My pronouns are they, them. And tonight I am playing Sleepy, the dwarf with a gun and a caffeine addiction. Specifically Zoicap. Normally I am playing Whiskerforge, the Tabaxi Barbarian Cleric, and that's normally on Thursday nights.
All right. Well, like I said, False Flag is the second part of the series. Whereas the first one, the second part of the series, where in the first one the runners were part of revealing some pretty horrific things that were being done by one of the medical facilities to specifically to metahumans. They were going on a it basically was genocide. Um, they were. It's been come out in the news that they were interfering with births of anyone not human, and anyone not human had a uh, much lower chance of making it out of their ER alive. This whole mess has put the entire city on edge, and the runners saw their way through that. The last time Sleepy was on, they believe you were part of. Sleepy was there when they stopped the bomb.
Yeah.
Yep. Whereas mm, the other two participants were there at the beginning of the adventure. Now, you two, when you at the end when everything went nuts in that restaurant, You two got separated from the rest of the crew as a convenient plot device because you weren't going to be here for the next one. But eventually you did manage to make your way out of there and back to safety. And just started doing the odds and end runs that you do to keep yourself from going nuts. But at this point, there it is. I was missing something. Sorry about that. Took me a sec to so this time you look at your chrono for what feels like the thousandth time. It's a second tick away. Still, a few minutes left, but this slag is cutting it a little too close for your comfort. Another minute ticks by, and you wonder if you were wrong to trust this to somebody else. And maybe you should have taken care of it yourself. The arrangements were made hours ago, so when the order was given, there was nothing left to do but wait, which is the hardest part. Another minute ticks by, you're jumpy, and convinced something has gone wrong. You're about to snatch up your comlink to make the call, but you hesitate for a second. It's iffy to do that before the drop-off is complete. If you distract them at the wrong time and things go sideways, you were assured that this would happen on schedule. And as you start to wonder if all the planning was for nothing, as every worst-case scenario runs through your head, right, you're about to hit your comm code. Hit the comm code on your link just as an AR window opens in your field of vision. It's here. Quickly, you allow them access, but keep your pistol out of sight so as not to spook them. Doorbell goes off, followed by a light knock. Then through the peephole, you see him. It's the package. You open the door just a bit. No need to get sloppy now. Boy there, says a young elven woman wearing a large tomato-shaped hat. Sorry for taking it down to the wire. Their traffic was brutal. Anyway, your total is 22 million. With a smile on your face and the piping hot pizza from the delivery driver, already the smells of homemade premium ingredients, fresh baked crust from scratch, and real toppings hit your DOS. Quick AR transaction later, and with a sufficient tip, and it's all yours. Closing the door with your foot, you carry the precious cargo to your kitchen table, pop the box open, and you start to enjoy the pizza perfection. Now all you have to do is plop in front of the grid, queue up your favorite show, and your comlink goes off. It's your fixer. Hunger makes you pause, but it's a bad idea for you to keep to ignore your main source of income, especially since you're just starting to get some traction in Denver. Hey, message pops up and you see your fixer's smug face. Got a lot on a hot job, and it should be relatively simple. Johnson needs a shotgun for a courier job. Pay is premium, and of course it has to be done sooner than later. So you want this or not? Assuming you all say yes, otherwise this is going to be a really short stream. Good. This one's an out-of-town gig. Sending the meet time and coordinates to your link. Go there, hop on the chopper, Yeah, that's right. And that chopper will take you to your Johnson. Hope you have fun. Um, Scanning the info, you realize there's only an hour to get there. You throw your coat on, grab your gear, stuff a slice down your throat, and chug half of the beer, or the coffee ale. In Sleepy's case, you arrive at the coordinates and realize you're actually out in the middle of nowhere. It's dead quiet. There's a few stars twinkling in the sky. You've met with some Johnsons in some strange places, but this one's for the record books. And with the exception of the fact that the three of you know each other, you start to get a little bit on edge. Doesn't take long, but you do hear the engine whine of an incoming helo. If not for the red and blue running lights, its sleek black surface would have been completely blended with the sky. Circles once, no aggressive moves. Touchdown, the rotors keep spinning and kick up dust. And the chin turret packing a Vindicator machine gun and the door gunners are kind of tough to miss. From the side doors, an athletic human wearing nondescript BUDs packing an SMG approaches. Especially to Sleepy, everything about him screams merc. Sleepy, if you want to roll a edge plus, we'll tell you what, go ahead and roll your memory. Go ahead and roll memory, and then roll your edge stat. Okay.
And then edge.
Okay. You got 9 hits out of 6 dice. You got 5 hits.
Yeah.
Okay.
You got that out of the way up front. There we go.
I know.
Yeah, I know. That's nice that you
Gonna be downhill from here.
Yep. Yeah. You do recognize the guy. I won't say you guys are friends, but you do recognize him. Last you heard, he was working with the ZDF. The ZDF is a zone defense force, which is as close to a divided city like Denver as to an overarching police force. The Denver split up into a bunch of different sections, with they all having their own rules and their own police forces. Azatlan owns one. UCAS has a section of it. I'm trying to blank here, of course, but the rest of them. And let's see, actually. Yes, it did. Cass has a section of it. The Sioux own a section. So it's a and every time you cross those borders, you would go into a new you got to go through a checkpoint, and you go into a new effectively, zone, which makes it tricky. If you can get past that border, crime you committed in the CAS doesn't apply to UCAS. So that's what makes Denver kind of unique. But the ZDF does have authority over all of it. And last you knew, this guy worked for them. But the helo ride is brief. The pilot puts down next to an old auto mechanic shop that hasn't done business in decades. Oil heaps fill the parking lot while the building has so much rust you wonder if you'll get tetanus just from breathing. As you approach the building, another merc opens the door and follows you in. You're counting at least 3 guards on the ground, 2 door gunners for the helo, and 1 rigger pilot to guard the Johnson. However, no one's asked to disarm you. Place is filled with debris you would expect in an abandoned shop. In the middle of the vehicle bay stands a male elf, hands clasped behind his back. His tailored suit says corp, but his ramrod posture, that just screams military. If it's all the same to you, let's skip the normal pleasantries and get down to business. I need an escort for an associate who's bringing in precious cargo into Denver, or technically the front range free zone. I hope this trip is uneventful, but smuggling into Denver can be tricky. So I'm hiring some assets to possibly smooth the way. Looking at Glimmer, or push your way through. Pointing at the two dwarves. I know you've worked together before, so I'm hoping that will help. I'm offering you 17,000 new yen, plus coverage for medical expenses that happened during the operation. When the job is done, I'll be able to provide you transportation back into the. I believe most of you spend most of your time in the Aurora Warrens. So I'll be able to make sure you have passes so you can get back in there without having to go through any difficulties with the stew or anything like that. I also have an added bonus of, as you can see, my men, we've recently acquired some hardware that no longer has an owner. So if you would like to buy this hardware or the ammo that goes with it, I'll be happy. Actually, yeah, and some other paraphernalia. I would be happy to give it to you at half price. Now,
We're listening.
what
We're listening.
does that deal sound acceptable to you?
Depends on what the hardware is.
Well, from a practical standpoint, with what we've recently done, we've got a wide variety of it. Stepping out of character for a second, this pretty much is one of the ways in which I'm giving the runners who got, because they ended up Denver with very little. This is one way they'll be able to start arming themselves back up. Opportunities like this. So in Sleepy's case, on your character sheet, you had a Panther. I believe you had a Panther XL and a grenade launcher.
Yep.
Okay. For this case, we can just hand wave and say that you get those back.
Okay.
However, Did I take away anything from you, Eason?
No.
Okay. So yeah, pretty much anything you're interested in. I don't know if you're missing anything or didn't have money for it. If you want like up to an assault rifle.
Yeah, no, I'm square. However, I have new depths of respect for Sleepy now that I know you carry a panther around. That's the kind of party I like to go to. So
uh okay. Glimmer, is there anything you were looking for?
I mean, I was looking for a different kind of party.
uh, well, I mean, like I said, it's up to you. You'll be able to specify whatever you want, or if you want more ammo or anything like that. But and that
Yeah,
would
I need some social drugs.
okay. That which ones were you looking at?
Nova Coke specifically, and probably some more jazz would not hurt.
Okay. That they're pretty much low, yeah. That you can just yeah. That's got a low enough availability thing that you can just say you get it. The cost isn't too much compared to what you'll be getting.
I
Okay.
did want to clarify, did he say 17 or 70?
He said 17,000 total.
Okay.
So that roughly comes up to a little bit over 5K each.
Okay, and I'm sorry, you said where we were going, but I was distracted. Where are we taking this? We're taking this package into Denver?
Yes, you're taking this package into Denver. Once we come to an agreement on the job, then we can then the helicopter will take you to the start point for the run.
Okay.
And the the start point for the run, and then you just have to be escorts. So transportation's all factored into this.
Can I have a moment to confer with my coworkers?
Of course, I completely understand the need to talk to your teammates. Uh, I'm going to go make a couple phone calls to arrange some things. But feel free. Okay.
So what do you all think?
money, right?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, is
Weapons.
it enough money for you? Do we need to try and get something else in this deal? If they're talking about including medical expenses on the way, I don't really know what that means. Like, are we getting some extra bandages?
He actually talked about any medical expenses for any injuries incurred.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I misunderstood.
I wasn't sure if you were playing up Glimmer not understanding or
Nope, it's Jen not understanding.
okay. Uh,
Okay, so is this a good deal? It's going to come to about 5,600 new yen each, just a little bit more. It's 56.66, but that's very with 2/3 of a new yen left over for each. I don't know how that works, So if that is acceptable to you, then, then I'm good with that.
I mean, they are giving us a discount on weapons. I really can't ask for anything more.
If it suits y'all, it suits me.
Okay, that's fine. My weapon is my disarming smile. So
My lifestyle is beer and bullets, so so long as I can afford them, I'm square.
that sounds like a painful diet, but you do what works for you. I'm just here to try and make Tom laugh as much as possible. That's my goal.
Okay. All right. So you nod to him to come back over. Well, are we in agreement?
We are in agreement. Your terms are acceptable to us.
Well, excellent. I will glad we could come to an agreement. Here, we'll send you the data you'll need to make contact with Michael Windrider. The smuggler, professional, you'll be escorting. Included is a comm code to contact me when the job is complete or in the case of emergency. He'll fill you in on the final details. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have another ride coming in. Hector and his team will take you to the next part. And with that, he steps back, still with that ramrod straight. Military walk. And you guys walk out. One of the guys gestures for you, and you leave the you head to the helicopter. And they fly you out. Okay. Yeah. Okay. He flies you. Now, you guys had the comm code to contact the Windrider. Do you go ahead and call him while you're flying to the location?
Yeah, sure. We'll give him a call, let him know we're incoming.
Okay. All right. You hit send. It rings 3 times before the AR window opens. All you see is a close up of a rugged troll face and a pair of old school aviator mirror shades. Oi there. You must be the ones who got suckered into riding shotgun for me.
But yeah, we are the lucky winners. So we are headed your way. Thought we'd give you a heads up, make sure you had pants on and that you're ready to go.
Oh. Now, where would be the fun in that? Uh, just kidding with you. Glad to have you on board. Now, a couple things. I assume you're prepared to. It's going to be a 3 or 4 day trip. I got provisions, and you'll be able to sleep a little bit along the way. And you'll understand more when you get going about how it's going to work. But I hope no one is prone to air sickness. And lastly, I know sometimes the shotguns like to bring things that go boom, and I don't have a limit or anything like that. But make sure everything's secured, because booms in the wrong spot are kind of deadly. And I don't want her getting injured. Once we get going, I'll go over the job specifics with you. I know Mr. Johnson gave us a nice secure comm code, but call me paranoid. There'll be some stops along the way, and that's where you slogs come in. I need someone to watch my 6 for me when I'm on the ground and vulnerable. As long as everybody's professional, we'll get along fine. But on this run, it's my bird, so I'm in charge. Don't like it? Oh, you can fly back with it. You can fly back on the whirlybird. But I think we're all pros here, so I'm gonna do the last few minute mods, and I'll be seeing you soon. Okay, you get to the location. Helicopter touches down. Pilot turns to you, goes, "He'll be along shortly, but I'm gonna have to leave you here because he gets squirrely if he sees anybody else."
Okay.
You guys disembark, and the helicopter takes off. You check your chrono. About Windrider looks to be about 2 minutes late, which is starting to worry you, because if you thought the original place was in the middle of nowhere, this really has that beat. And something on the sky catches your eye. You see a small winged drone. No weapons, but definitely sensors in the nose. Comes down, circles you twice, and then takes off. And then something big screams by overhead. Less than 50 meters off the ground. Afterburners blazing. You watch it climb into the sun. Half a second later, you hear the sonic boom. You can kind of guess that's Windrider. Circle back, you see this beast of a T-bird comes into a leisurely, gentle landing about 20 minutes from your position. Looking like something out of a spy space trid, the rear hatch opens, and a troll of Amerindian descent with shaved down horns appears, wearing a bomber jacket, gray flight suit, and sporting slick back hair. The familiar pair of aviator-style mirror shade sunglasses swaggers down the lowering ramp. "Oi there! Nice to finally meet face to face. Well, now that we're here, chumbers, meet my newest significant other. I call her Sundowner 2, or just Sunny. Before you ask, I had to retire Sunny 1 when the Sioux Defense Force tracked me down, and, well, we don't have to worry about any of that now. Like a lot of relationships, it was time to move on. Besides, Sunny's a better fit all around. So let's hurry up, get all loaded up, and get out of here. See, I had to frag with local air patrol on my way in, so who knows who might try to show up. So let's hurry it up a bit." Okay, does anybody do anything specific?
No, just follow orders.
Just follow orders?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, I mean, is there maybe a quick perception check to make sure that we don't immediately have something that we're needing to be dealing with
Sure.
as we're loading up?
Yeah, go ahead and give me the perception check. Nothing really that you see that is uh okay, Sleepy, you look around, you get a good vision of what is of what you're looking at. The and a good feel for how you can get on and off it quick. It's really not rigged up for the kind of fast deploys that you're used to. But you follow it well enough.
Okay.
So you guys get he basically flies nape of the earth. Real close, zipping around stuff. He's definitely trying to stay off the radar. Um, so as in there, so like I said, it's a winding course. He knows the weak spots and the blind spots in the various security zones, nets between Pickup and Denver. So he's gonna have to land at a couple spots to avoid aerial patrols and satellite sweeps. And on the ground, you're vulnerable. Also, the way he's going, he's gonna have to burn a lot of fuel. So first stop is first leg is over. It's time to give Sony a drink. Windrider circles around and you look down at the refueling station. Uh, Looks like just a few rusty shacks, so it's definitely discreet. Uh, Nobody would suspect this place for being for T-Bird refueling. He does another circle, or bringing Sonny down. All right, here's the first stop. Big Shack is where the fuel pumps and other equipment is. Just before we touch down, I got a warning indicator on engine number 2. I want to check that out. So go be a chum and go get the refueling stuff ready for me.
Was that
Okay.
was that specifically directed at any one of us, or just in general?
The three of you basically.
Yeah.
It wasn't specific.
Yeah.
Yep. I mean let's see. And Sleepy, I mean it's not your leave. Okay. Yeah. Um but you know enough about it to get guys know enough about it to get things settled. So go ahead and I'll give you a perception roll, just general, to spike your paranoia. Okay. All right. Um, end up with oh, okay. You got a specialization for visual.
Mhm.
Just trying to figure out the 13 dice
Uh-huh.
pool. But oh, okay. Oh. Oh, you got an extra okay, that's why.
Oh,
You got an
makes
extra
sense.
there's an extra 3 on your intuition.
There we go.
So,
Let's reroll that.
yep.
What the heck? Um.
Yeah, let's try something here. Okay, there. Now it looks good. Give it a
Okay.
there you go. Okay. All right. Nothing around. Refueling shack is a large tank of aircraft fuel. Um, hmm, see what we got here. Okay. All right. So, everybody give me an initiative roll. Let me pull up the initiative.
Okay, paranoia's gone out the window now. It's
Yeah.
just straight up initiative.
Yeah. Now, I mean, I'll put you over on there where you've got some where you should be able to. Oh, you don't have it. Hang on, let me put you to a spot where you could have. Hmm, okay, give me a second here to find. Well, Glimmer's there. Um, and there it is. Okay, Sleepy, Glimmer, Pain. Okay, you'd be able to just click on those. Set. Go. So now you should be able to roll initiative. Oh. Hmm. Okay. Sleepy. You spot something. Pain reaches the door first and starts to step in. You spot something on the floor.
Hey, watch out.
Copy. What do I look to avoid whatever it is that Sleepy's pointing out.
Yep. Um. see. Yeah. Go ahead and roll defense.
All right. I'm gonna admit I don't know where it is on this character sheet. Oh, core combat info.
Yep.
DR. Oh, defense. Right. Yeah, comprehension problems today. Sorry. There you go. 4 out of a dice pool of 3. Yay.
Let's see. Okay. What's your defense rating?
12.
12. Sucker's nasty. Yep, we don't exchange any edge. All right, so at this point, it is going to bite you because the ties go to the attacker, and the snake is definitely an attacker.
Roger.
You want to use an edge to make me re-roll one of my successes, or
Yeah, I think I will.
okay, just one, or do you want to use multiple edge?
With the luck, the luck I'm having, I will go ahead and just say 1. Yeah, just
Okay.
re-roll 1 of these 6.
All right. And ooh, man, by 1 point. 1 spot off. All right. You managed to jump back. And at that second you jump back, you hear, well, actually, you're jumping back, Sleepy, what are you doing? It was a snake. It was a rattler on the floor. A big one.
Oh. In the middle of nowhere, but we're near fuel. Is there a stick or something nearby?
Yeah, we could say there's a stick, yes.
Like a particularly long stick. I don't wanna
Okay. Okay.
Like, I want to try to move it ultimately.
Okay. No, I'll give you that.
Okay.
Go ahead and you grab the stick. Go ahead and give me an initiative. Give me at this point. Yeah, it would just be an agility roll.
Okay.
I think. I don't think you've got, you know.
Um. mm,
Okay.
I'm fine with that, I think.
All right. So you're just trying to grab it. Do you have any knowledge skill? You don't have any knowledge skills about animals or any kind of
No.
animal handling. So you're just making a rough guess on how to do this based on a trade show you saw.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So this is how Steve Irwin the fifth did it. So you're trying that. It Yeah, you start to put it near it and it strikes it.
Better the stick than me.
Okay, you're just gonna drag it out.
Yeah.
Okay. The second you do, you hear a bunch of other rattles, like a ton of them.
Okay.
So
From inside the building or just
inside the building.
okay?
So yeah, there is. The shack is infested, probably with dozens of them.
This would be a shack full of explosive liquid fuel. Is that what you're saying?
Yes.
Yeah.
The shack full of explosive liquid fuel is also filled with, and pulling this out. I mean, nobody's got any kind of magical threat skills or anything like that. Yeah, but this is a big rattler.
Yeah. Yeah.
And it's kind of you start to pull it out, and it rapidly lets go and starts coming at you.
Okay.
I'm assuming Pain is just it's out of the shack right now.
All right.
I'm
Well, if
assuming
it's
if it's out of the shack, you're gonna shoot it.
oh, I'm gonna gun it down. Yeah. No.
All right, go ahead and give me a roll.
All right. 4 hits.
Hang on, I typed in the wrong die. I was off by a dice. I was off by a key. It does not have 23 defense dice.
I was looking at. I moused over and I went, "Well, he got some 6s in there," and I went, "Out 23 dice." I get back on the airplane. I'm like, "Y'all get your own fuel."
Fly commercial.
Whatever they're paying for us for this, they need to pay us more. Oh, okay, there we go.
Yeah, that's a more reasonable.
Yeah, so hit 4P.
Okay. So it's a pretty small body. Okay, so you went up to 6P. All right. I'm gonna hand wave that snake. It's pretty much.
If you're not, I got multi-action. I can take multi-action and ambidextrous and finish him off with the other gun.
That's
I will drop that 2 hammers on a snake that big.
Yep. No, I figured. So, okay, so you got that snake dead, but you still hear the rattles going from inside there. In fact, they're even getting louder.
Mm-hmm.
So, any ideas?
So I saw this trid one time that talked about like smoking them out. So maybe we can set a fire outside away from the fuel and point it in the direction to make them go out the other side. I don't really do manual labor, but that seems like something that might work.
Is this aviation fuel? Oh, it is not a jet, right?
No, it's a VTOL, but yeah, it's pretty. I mean, smoke won't. You guys know enough. Smoke won't light it off. I mean, because at this point,
No,
second he hears the guns go off, he's around. What the hell's going on? Oh crap! So you can ask. Smoke won't. Smoke won't set it off, but.
Why don't you talk to it and see if you can make it nice? That's something you do. Right?
I mean, I am pretty good at talking to things. I one time convinced a bird to leave my house just by telling it to leave. So I'm pretty great. So I can try talking to it, or if you have other ideas, I'm a really good cheerleader from the sideline to make sure that you feel empowered to do things that you are really good at doing.
Well,
But since animal handling is under the influence skill now,
Yeah.
Is it?
It
Yeah.
is.
You know what?
I believe so. If you want to double check that for me, that is what I found. But
I mean, if you want to fight them hand to hand, I know how to
no,
club.
I'm not touching them.
I know how to club them with a pistol, but I don't reckon I want to get in there.
Do you want the stick? You might be better with the stick.
I'll look at the stick.
I mean, Grandpa used to attack them with shovels and like cut their heads off, but I'm not doing that either.
I'll look around for shovels.
Yeah. Yeah, shovels also don't waste bullets.
Yeah.
I mean, there might be a gun shovel out there, but probably not here.
I start having dreams of gun shovels immediately.
Yes.
Then mentally sleepy, and I go away to a land where gun shovels exist, and then come back.
Yep.
Huh.
Just shoot into the ground and go from there.
Huh.
That's how you get rid of gophers.
No, you put exhaust into the ground.
All right. I pull out my scope, and just look in there from a distance. Can I see? Because I'm not getting close enough for one of these things to strike me. How many are we talking about here? I mean, that we can see.
Well, several dozen. So it's kind of tough. It's at the point where it's tough to tell.
All right. Are these rattlers or some kind of awakened rattler that we should be aware?
They're bigger than any rattler than you'd expect. None of you are mages or have the thing, but they're bigger. Look at them; they're bigger than you think rattlers should normally get.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see.
So, I mean, I can try talking to him if you want me to. I'm just going to tell him to leave.
Yeah, you know what? I'm keen to find out if that works.
Yeah. Do you want, seriously, do you want the stick, though, so you can,
Yeah, give me the stick. I can club them.
No,
Or she
as
can have the stick.
Glimmer.
Oh, her?
Glimmer.
Can you hit stuff?
Well, no, can you pick up snakes is the real question.
No. That's not a question. I probably could if I wanted to, but I'm not going to. I'm sorry. I can't. These hands, they're not for manual labor. They're for manicures.
I honestly, after thinking about it, I'm gonna put a. Where'd you see that animal handling was under influence?
It was under a forum post about where the 5e skills map to 6th edition.
Okay.
So that's what I said. It may not be accurate. I don't have my book in front of me.
No, I just checked the book. You know what? It makes as much sense as it makes as much sense as lockpicking and gun shooting being. So I will factor it into the snakes getting edge because you don't have it's not like you've been trained in it, but it's still the same. Not that different. You're trying to coax them out. So yeah, if you want to go ahead and give an influence roll.
Okay.
I want your tailored pheromones to work for
Yeah, that doesn't work though. Well, no, that doesn't work.
No, they have a great
Look,
sense of smell, but she still smells like a person. I mean,
Right, she still smells like a person. She still smells like.
I mean, I already don't get my first impression with these snakes, so.
Yeah, that pretty much is out the.
Had you met these snakes previously?
So I am going to try and imitate some of the snake's deadliest enemies. Start making, to my best approximation, like mongoose noises and and maybe some dogs or some cats, some snake predators.
Hawks,
Um,
eagles.
eagles. Oh, eagles are good. Yeah, that's real good. In my attempt to sort of get them to vacate the area by making scary snake sounds. Because Jen hates snakes in real life, so I don't actually know.
Okay. So you're gonna make scary snake sound.
I'm dying to hear this mongoose imitation. That's what I've been
I don't know
for
what a
my whole life.
mongoose sounds like.
Nobody else does either.
But
Well,
eagle is choice. So there is a lot of
all right. So, go ahead and
told you
roll.
I'm here to make Tom laugh.
Go ahead and roll. I'm gonna say you're gonna have to do a computer because you've never looked up animal sounds. So you're gonna have to do a matrix search to find those type of animal sounds you're gonna try and impersonate.
All right, that is an accurate thing you've said. I would not look up animals.
So then go ahead, and it would be if you have electronics. You can roll that. You can
the matrix makes me dizzy. I don't have electronics.
You don't. Okay. Then to look it up, you can roll into it. It's intuition -1.
Okay, I will. Intuition. Oh, I can just use the unskilled use, right?
Yep. Yes.
Yeah. Perfect. Well, because I don't know what a mongoose sounds like.
Apparently, neither does the Animal Planet section of the net either. So
I would, because this is ridiculous. I would love to spend an edge.
Okay. And
to let's see.
One edge will let you re-roll one of your dice.
I'm going to go ahead and spend 4 and re-roll all my failures, which is all of them.
Okay. That's one option. The other option is you could I would let you pre-edge that roll. I've said that you pre-edged it, so at this point you just roll your edge stat. Then any sixes, would explode. So it's up to you which gives you more dice.
All right. Oh, it's the same amount of edge cost. Gotcha.
Yeah, it's the same amount of edge cost.
Yeah, I would love to use my edge stat instead.
Yep.
All right.
Okay, no sixes, but you get 2 hits, which is enough to get snake predator sounds on there. Okay, so at this point, go ahead and give me a con roll, because that's where impersonation falls under now.
I don't know where you thought this was going to go, Tom, but here we are.
You know what? I honestly thought it would go a different way. But hey, none of you guys have smoke grenades, so I figured that's the way direction it would go.
I was sitting here going grenades, and I went, no, not those grenades.
Yeah. No, I'm here for social combat against snakes.
Yeah. So go ahead and hit me with a con roll, and let's see what you do.
So
Jen's been training for social combat against snakes her whole life, so go ahead.
True. Yeah. So first impression or no?
No.
Had to ask. All right. Here's my con roll. I'm not sure they'll believe me that I'm actually a mongoose.
Okay. Let's see.
What is NERPs in this game?
NERPs give you an extra 3 dice. So
well, I I was
So-
just kindly gifted some nerfs for this snake social combat.
Yeah, so go ahead and roll an extra 3 dice. There's
Hey! Look at that.
okay.
Thanks, Billy Berserker.
Let's see. Here we've got
Yeah, snakes be scared of me. Look, this is pretend. In the real world, snakes have the upper hand on me, so I gotta get it in somewhere.
You gotta role play a fantasy world where you are not afraid of snakes.
Yep.
Lure them out, and then I can shoot at them. Snake rolling on snakes be scared.
He's scared?
Okay.
They do. They are not.
Okay, so here's what's happening. They are coming out. Okay? However, you're pretty sure they're not actually scared though.
They might be coming to eat whatever you're pretending to be. Let's keep it up.
Yep. Yeah. I assume okay, you guys are just as soon as they clear the the aviation fuel go boom zone, you start lighting them up.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Start shooting at them like I'm getting paid to, because technically I am. So I just like bing, bing, bing.
Okay, so this is like a Simpsons episode then, where they just okay, so I'm gonna need a running roll from Glimmer.
Let's see. I have athletics.
That you can add that.
Is that it?
That adds in. Yes, that's it.
Okay. Because I don't have running.
Yep. No, that's part of athletics.
Gotcha.
So.
Yeah, I'm definitely not hanging around for this.
Okay. All right. So you are running away.
Very brave.
All right. Why don't Sleepy and Pain give me 4 rolls. This is really just to see if you glitch.
Okay.
Sleepy the snake murderer, my hero. Get it.
Tom, do you want me to make some shots at him? I'm sorry.
Yeah, go ahead. 4 rolls if you could.
4 rolls.
Just to make sure there's no glitches for funsies. Okay. Complete massacre. But hey, you killed some snakes. Oh, damn. Gonna bring some smoke grenades with me next time. Alrighty. He very gingerly makes his way in. And eventually you guys get the place the vehicle refueled.
Good job. This mission was a lot harder than I thought it was. We get paid now, right?
We got one more stop, buddy. All right. So after some more stop and go flying, You get to the second refueling spot. This is a refueling station near Laramie. And it was supposed to be, tells you it's supposed to be a regional airport. Construction back in 2030 began but never completed. But a few of my associates rediscovered it after the records of it were lost and did some renovations. Which is good because we're sucking on fumes now. Crap. I can't raise waypoint 1. Control.
All right. What does that mean?
Well, supposed to be somebody ready on wire. I don't pick up anybody. And I don't pick up any jamming. Place is dark. Usually there's got to be some lights on. I got no choice. I got to land. You're going to have to go out and see what's going on.
Okay.
And he's able to land. All right. I'll stay with the craft. Go ahead and I'll let you see what's going on.
All right.
In the
I gear up and look over at Sleepy, make sure Sleepy's geared up, and nod, step out of the plane.
Yeah.
All right. You okay. Go ahead and give me perception rolls.
Mm.
Okay.
I got a bad feeling about this, but I don't see nothing.
Ah. So you head up to the terminal.
Yeah, still keeping an eye out.
Yep.
Yeah.
Unless Sleepy asks for it, I take the front.
Okay.
You approach the doors. They open up, and about 15 people start coming out in kind of a circle. Where they start moving out and kind of doing the the doors
Like
are,
they're trying to encircle us.
Yeah.
well, there's not enough people for it, so they're kind of in just like a. Actually,
This,
you know what, they do come out and they start going around, but they do part in the middle for an older gentleman. Well, gentleman is he's an old sun-worn, solidly built human, thick salt and pepper beard. Wearing some rough clothes, but yeah, they are coming out. Go ahead and give me one more perception roll. Hmm. Okay. Ah, 3. Okay. Um. Okay. You're able to tell that you don't see any. You don't see any. You don't see any big weapons. Um. What guns you do see, Sleepy? They're not exactly holding them right.
Okay.
Um. And it's not like they match their uniform or anything like that. They're not wearing uniforms or anything like that. Um, Glimmer, they clearly are a little. They're clearly a little nervous. But the guy in the middle uh, stands up. He does have a pistol.
Does he have it out?
He's got it out, but not aimed at you.
All right.
Um, y'all need to leave.
Rude.
This is Clan Roman's place now. We've taken it over.
How many of these people are there?
15. They don't try to encircle you as they came out, but they are forming kind of a ring.
So we would love to leave, but we are out of fuel and thought this was a refueling station. So if there's any way that we can get some fuel, we'll be out of your hair in no time and it'll be like we were never here. You want to trade?
All right, go ahead and give me an influence roll.
Would this be considered negotiation?
Yep. Yes, it would.
Sweet.
Don't forget your first impression.
That's a different
Oh, sorry.
group. First impressions under con and
Oh,
negotiations under influence.
gotcha.
Hmm.
Further people have heard of you.
I'm
Hmm.
kind of a big deal.
All right. I think we can probably come to an agreement.
That's incredible, and that's what I love to hear. So, why don't you and I go chat about what you need and what you're looking for and see what we can offer you while we refuel so that it'll take no time. We'll be very efficient about it.
No, we got to make a deal first.
It's your time.
So, well, you all right. Well, all right. Well, we could hmm. Oh, we need Your guns.
No, I don't reckon that's going to happen.
Nope.
You have guns already. What's wrong with them?
No, if we're gonna hold this place, we're gonna need more.
See, that's a different thing. Okay. Mm-hmm.
I message Glimmer. I'm like, they're gonna hold this place. They need to learn how to hold guns first.
So it occurs to me that maybe because you are new to claiming territory in the middle of nowhere, that a good defense is the best defense. And it looks like maybe some of your folks aren't super comfortable with the guns that they have. So my companions are super great with guns. So maybe they can show you how to use them, and I can make a call to see if we can get you some additional ammunitions to get delivered to you. How you feel about that?
Go ahead and give me another negotiation roll.
It was my line about a good defense being a good defense, right?
Yeah. Yep. No, when you said that, I was like, that's quality stuff right there.
Mhm.
And I can make a first impression roll if you want me to.
Oh, okay. This guy didn't glitch, but he came real close to it. Okay. All right. You say you can get ammo delivered.
I will make a call and see if I've got a friend who can send something out to you. We'll find a way to get it here. That won't be a problem.
You get a text on the thing. I got to come back this way. You set up a deal for the return refueling. I'll bring the ammo back.
So I just got confirmation, so we can absolutely get your munitions back to you.
All right. Go ahead and start. Yeah, we could use some help in this place. So yeah, go ahead and we'll you help us and bring back some ammo. We'll do that.
I love a good deal. It's perfect. Thank you so much. I'm Sarah, by the way.
Um, I'm Papa Roman.
Oh, Papa Roman, thank you so much for working with us on this. And I'm going to go check with our pilot and see if there's anything else. And then you and I can hammer out the specifics of what you need and what is maybe on a wish list, maybe for later if it works out. I understand living in the middle of nowhere, it can be hard because the mall's not close. I get it.
All right, darling. Okay. All right, you guys spend some time with them, correcting them. I'm assuming both of you guys don't have influence skill. You don't have influence skill. Give me charisma -1 just to see if you get a glitch. See if you glitch or not. But okay, no glitches.
Not a glitch.
Not a glitch.
One time. Okay. Uh
So yeah, we train them, but I'd say really upsetting stuff like, all right, so there's 15 of y'all, and you can, if you got 2 guns, you can kill these 7 over here while Sleepy kills them 7 over there, and we'll flip a coin on killing Papa here. See, that's how that works. And is a no, hold it up. Also, take that safety off. What are you doing?
Okay. When you realize when you're in his ship, Glimmer,
Mm-hmm.
you realize these guys killed friends of mine. We're gonna refuel, and when I come back, I ain't gonna be alone.
I was gonna ask you if these were actually friends of yours or if your friends were dead.
My friends are dead. I'm probably if they're here, my friends are dead.
I am sorry to hear that. That is bad news.
But no, this is the best deal we got, and we'll take care of that. That won't be your problem.
I appreciate you saying that.
All right, so you guys refuel. Okay. Hmm. So you refuel, take off. They give me one more give me a con roll now.
Oh, that's a terrible roll for that many die.
Okay. You did get you have been earning edge each time you roll against this guy.
Okay, I was gonna ask when the edge refreshed.
Yep. Well, edge in this case, yeah, every time you this guy had pretty much no this guy you beat him so badly in terms of your social abilities. So you would earn 1, 2, 4. Yeah, you would have earned 4 edge back by now.
Okay, then I will spend those 4 to reroll all my failures.
Okay. The other
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, that's more dice than I would get by just rolling my edge.
Yes, it is. Yep. Generally that's the way to go for their pre-edging. I try to keep it just for when you're defaulting skills or whatever.
Okay, so I am just going to roll 11.
Okay.
All right.
You've got him beat now. Okay. You shake hands. He's happy with the situation. His people know, dude, they got maybe the guns they had are maybe half loaded, and they only got like 4 of them between them. So, all right.
Well, I tell them that when we get in, not knowing, I don't think we know that
I did not share with the class.
that they're going to come back here and massacre a bunch of barely armed people. But it was okay. I was going to massacre a bunch of barely armed people. So
Right.
Yeah, they honestly had one shot in which if they'd zerged you,
yeah.
they possibly could have
Mm-hmm.
pulled it off, and I'm not sure that would have happened. That would have worked
Yeah.
out for him. All right. So, so you've reached the RFZ border, free range, free zone, the outskirts of Denver. He has to avoid. You don't need to refuel again. He has to avoid some stuff. I mean, I'm not saying you're, it's not great. You are able to catch just enough sleep to keep you off of, well, actually, no. Everybody give me a willpower and body roll. Okay. All right. Glimmer and Pain. You both take 1 stun. Sleepy, you're fine.
Okay.
So Wind Rider, drops almost to the bottom of the earth. All right, we're coming in. Deal is, I pop over the chain link fence. Get right back down to the earth. Hangar is wide open, so all I got to do is just land and then taxi into it. And then I'll notify Mr. Johnson.
Okay.
All right. Is anybody doing anything as they're flying in, as you're flying in?
Probably just gearing up and make sure that I'm ready for whatever.
Okay.
Yeah, pretty much the same.
All right.
Looking out the windows.
Okay. Give me a perception roll.
I was not checking my reflection in the window. Definitely not.
Yeah.
Okay.
I see you.
Pain, go ahead and re-roll 2 of your hits.
Ugh. Is there just a dice roller somewhere? Oh, here it is. Let's see.
Okay. That does not give you enough one-zo to push you into the danger zone.
Oh,
However, but you do see something on one of the roofs. Give me what knowledge skills do you have?
mostly how to kill stuff. Hold on.
Well, that might apply in this situation.
Firearms, UCAS history. That's it. to the pilot and I go, "You got snipers on the roof yonder." And I point.
Oh boy.
You just make friends everywhere you go, don't you?
All right. How do you guys want to handle them? I mean, I could do flybys with the door open.
I look over at Sleepy and go, "You want to shoot some fish in a barrel from the side of an airplane?"
Sure.
Alrighty. Yeah. Take it low and slow. Get a little elevation on them so that they got to point up if they want to shoot you. We'll plug them.
All right. Okay. He makes. All right. I'm gonna go in. I'm gonna go in like I'm supposed to land. Then I'm gonna pop the VTOL up high. So we'll jump up fast, and then I'll stabilize it so you two can start shooting.
That'll work. Oops, sorry.
Um,
Can I do I don't know if it's influence for like a leadership?
um,
I don't have a specialization in it or anything.
yeah. I don't think it'll matter for this one. I got to look into
Okay.
what that.
That's fine.
Yep. So why don't we go ahead and do initiative? See what we got here. All right. Big surprise. The runners get to go first.
All right.
All right. Let me have this guy give me pilot roll. Hmm. Me.
Sneaky pilot.
Hey. Okay. You hear him swear a little bit, but he does manage to pull it off. Manages to climb back up. Yep. So he ducks down and he does the climb up maneuver like he said. So Payne, go ahead and give your first.
5 hits.
Hits, okay. Case. If you earn 2 edge from this.
All right.
Hmm. Okay.
So he takes 5.
He would take 5. It's up to you if you want me to re-roll. You want to use those 2? You want to hang on to them, or just have me?
Yeah, you know what? It's getting late, so let's go ahead and just re-roll 2 of them.
Okay.
All right.
All right.
So we.
Yep. So he takes. It's okay. So the next one tries the same thing. Well, no, they were both surprised by this, so I'm not going to give him. I gave him defense because that's enough. So they don't get to
All right.
shoot first.
All right. Well, but I mean, can I drop the hammer on the other pistol? I mean, I still got a minor action for dual wield,
Oh,
for multi-action.
yep. Go ahead
All
and drop it. Yep.
All right. So same target.
Yep.
What we're doing.
All right. I'm just going to call that for him.
Mhm.
Well, let me just make sure. 2, just in case. Yeah, I don't roll well enough. All right, so that's 1 sniper dead.
Yeah, I didn't want to take all of the corpses. I wanted to leave one of the potential corpses from a partner.
Sleepy, go ahead and roll yours.
Alrighty. 4 hits.
There you go.
You gonna use that, or you gonna use the panther? Well, you probably don't have the panther.
Do I have the panther yet?
Yes, you had the panther. They would give it
Okay,
to you.
cool.
I mean, as nice as those Warhawks are, if you got a Panther and you're in an airplane, you kind of got to use them.
Yeah, I'll go ahead and use that then.
Okay. I believe.
Oof.
Oh,
Oh, nice.
I don't know. What skill should that actually be set on?
Well, that's probably, yeah, that's about right. It looks good.
Okay. Right.
So let's see here. That would be 9 dice. Okay, no, I don't glitch. I'm awful close.
Oof.
Okay,
Looks
so
like-
right now you're doing 10 damage.
Yeah.
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 Okay. Okay, so you do 9 damage to him. I'm just gonna call him out. So yeah, you guys they're both taken out. Then he swings back around and crap, we got incoming as he pulls into the hangar. You guys might want to let the Johnson know we're gonna have an issue.
I look at Glimmer. I don't have nobody's phone number, so you don't have to call them.
Yeah, I'll call the Johnson and ask what's our incoming.
You got let's see. All right, you Well, you guys can look and you can see as he's coming down, as he's trying to land it and taxi into the hangar. You see a bulldog step van smashing through the gate. And closing in on you fast.
Are we still airborne or we've landed?
You've landed, and he's got it in. He didn't have enough gas to keep it airborne.
All right, I look over at Sleepy and go, how's that Panther do against urban family vehicles?
I mean, we can find out.
You shoot the energy block, I'll shoot anybody who steps out of it.
Okay.
All right, that sounds like fun.
Yeah.
So I will call the Johnson and let them know that we have landed, but we have encountered a complication and require extraction.
All right. Well, I guess people coming in. What'd you encounter?
Snipers in a van crashing through a door.
Okay, so sniper's still in place.
I think we got them all. That's not really my department, but we landed, so I don't know. And I'll cover the comm and go, "Hey, did you kill all those snipers, or were there more?"
Oh, we greased all the ones I saw.
Yeah.
As far as we know, we got them all.
Okay. Well, no good. All right. I got somebody coming in to pick it up. Just take care of whoever's in that van.
Were those friendlies we sent to Boot Hill?
Let us know what your pickup is looking like so we don't blow them up too.
Yeah.
And those weren't your snipers, were they?
No, of course not.
Yeah. Good.
Okay.
Just worry about get that thing on the land, get that thing on the ground, and I'll send people in and I'll let you know who they are.
Tom, what kind of like airport is this? Is this like a municipal thing or?
It's not really a municipal thing. It's a private section of the Stapleton Airport in the UCAS section. So it's kind of one of those areas where, it's not really patrolled or it's not that well controlled. You almost get the feeling that it was kind of opened up for this particular situation. So go ahead and give me your Panther shot.
All right.
This is what we all signed up for, kids.
6 hits.
Okay. Six hits. Let's see. Trying to dodge. So that would be doing 13p. All right. All right, you two. The van comes to a sudden halt. And what do you two do after that?
Well, if they're still at range, I pull out, I holster my my predators and pull out the Ares Alpha and lay it up to my shoulder and cover the zone. So if
Okay.
anybody pops out of there,
See.
I look over at Sleepy and go, "That was fantastic. I've been waiting to see that my whole life."
Thanks. I'm glad we can be in this situation to mark that one off your bucket list.
Give me a perception skill. Give me a perception roll.
Mhm.
Okay. Let's see. All right. Pain. Well, you both see the doors open. Or yeah, you see the driver's side door open in a minute. You don't see anybody. But the driver's side door opens. Do you do anything?
I keep a bead dried on it, and I go, "Glimmer, tell whoever's in that van that if they step out with anything but a smile, I'm gonna send them to meet their maker. And if I don't do it, then she's just gonna send every vehicle in the immediate area to meet their maker."
Okay. Glimmer, do you yell that out?
Yeah.
All right. Go ahead and give me influence. Intimidation if you have it, but
I have negotiation, but I do have first impression. I don't know if these are people I've met before or not.
they're not.
Okay. So
I'm pretty sure Glimmer would not have met these little too sunny dispositions to have met these people.
I was gonna say this
Aw.
wrong social circles.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You run in different social circles. That's a fair way to word it. Um okay. Yeah, go ahead and give me it's just influence will work.
Okay.
Okay. I need hmm. All right, you don't see anybody moving for a bit.
Okay, and I'm gonna shout, now I don't really believe in violence, but my friends do, like a lot. So as you can tell, they've already sort of disabled your vehicle in a non-traditional way. So it might be better for everybody if you just kind of come out so we can talk about this like professionals.
Hey, give me another intimidation roll.
You got 3 6s in there, Jen.
Woo.
Mathematically improbable. Use that edge, make them reroll that.
Yeah.
In this case, you were trading. This was even. All right. I need everybody to give me a willpower plus intuition.
I'm very judgy.
Oof. 9 hits out of 10 dice. Okay. Let's see what this guy is. Okay. So, see. So, all right. So, Kane, you take 6 physical.
Ouch.
Sleepy, you take 4 physical. What is Kane's body?
5.
Okay. Kane, you're actually knocked to the ground.
All right.
Sleepy, you're not knocked down. However, Glimmer, you're not entirely sure what just happened. But you felt this push that you just said no to. Let's see. Gets okay. Sleepy.
Mhm.
You can now you see somebody pop up. And yeah, you see a human, his hands are covered with blood. Standing probably about probably about 20 feet away, or 20 feet away,
Okay.
off to the side. What do you do?
Honestly, shoot. Because anybody who's not us and didn't come in with us is probably not friendly.
Okay, go ahead.
3 hits.
Let's see. Oh, ow. Okay. Body. Hey, I maxed out. This means I only take, 5 damage.
Yeah.
Okay. The let's see. Pain. Are you going to use a minor action to stand back up?
Pardon me. Yes. Show am. Actually, can I mean, we're inside the aircraft. Can I fire laying prone?
You actually had to. I kind of assumed you guys had stepped out of the aircraft
Okay.
to
All
take
right.
a shot at that thing.
Oh, well, in that case, yeah, I use a minor action to stand up.
Okay. Go ahead and roll your shot. At this
Yeah.
point, the guy says, Manuel, where are you? In a clearly Azatlan accent.
That's my Kansas response to his Aslan accent.
uh, okay. Okay, so you did 8p damage, you did 6p damage. And he's down.
Was that the guy that had the blood on his hands?
Yes, that was the guy that had blood on his hands. Yes.
Any more you blood mages in there better come on out now before I fry y'all down.
You guys do see somebody in the distance running away.
I look over at Sleepy. Can you hit him from here?
Let's see. Let's see. The Panther, yes, he can.
I will definitely try.
Okay. Also, I just realized you can roll an extra 3 dice if you just want to roll an extra 3.
Sure.
Um,
I need to take the time to actually poke around on this more than.
yeah, that's okay. Let's see. Yeah, because yeah, somebody did actually, Glimmer did actually scare a guy off, scare one of them off. Um Mm. I did that. Mm. All right. Edge gain, but you haven't used any edge. Do you want to use any edge now?
Yeah. I'll just go ahead and have. Can I go ahead and use 4 edge to reroll my misses and use 2 edge to have you reroll 2?
You can only do one of those.
Okay.
You can do the same thing multiple times, but
Then I think math wise, I want you to reroll your 6 hits.
reroll my 6s.
Or your your hits.
2 hits, or how many hits do you want me to reroll?
All 6.
Oh, all 6. That would cost you 6 edge.
Yep.
Okay. Oh, that's true. By the time if you take that out completely, you kill him. Yep, that's and doesn't really matter at that point. Yeah, that. Yeah. So yeah, you've taken it down to doing 10. Damage. Nine damage. Okay. Give me one more roll.
Okay.
Let's see.
Do you want the other 3 on there too?
Yeah, the other 3, sure. Yes.
Okay.
Let's see at this point. That much, so okay. And roll is good that time. Okay. You kill him too.
Okay.
You get a glimmer, you get a call.
I will answer that call.
Oh. What's your status?
I think we took care of the threat. There's a couple of vaporized bodies around here. I told them to come out peacefully, but they didn't want to listen to me, and now they're missed. And a disabled vehicle from, I think they blew up an engine? Something that makes a car go. It's not going anymore.
Okay.
What is your status?
My crew is coming in on a helicopter. Do not shoot them, please.
I will share that message with the team.
Hey, there's a chopper coming in. Are we shooting it this time?
No. That's the Johnson's helicopter, so we're not going to shoot it this time. We probably should talk about shooting aircraft out of the sky. It seems like a way to have a lot of innocent people get hit by like blades and stuff. Helicopters are made of blades, right?
Yeah, we can have that conversation over coffee, I suppose.
Yes, please.
Sleepy, that was a thing of beauty. You should be proud of yourself. That was pretty great.
Okay. So you guys wait, the helicopter comes down. Again, mercs pop out. Except they're actually wearing zone defense uniforms. All right, we've you hear them talking back. Whoever a couple seconds later a car comes up. All right, folks. Thank you. There's your ride out of here. It'll get you back to the Warrens and drop you off there. Thank you for your service.
Appreciate you. You ever need anybody to ride along again, we'll do it.
Wind Rider comes out. I thought I was a goner there when I saw those blood mages. Nice job, chummers. I will be sure to reach out the next time I need a shotgun.
Well, we appreciate you. That was the smoothest flight I've ever killed people in.
You guys get in the car, and they taking you hear the ping of credits hitting your comm links. So, okay, good. It's a little longer than I thought it did, but it. So, yeah. Yep. Let's see. Okay. You guys, you guys get the money. I will let you know what it is because he's got to figure out what I got to figure out what the Panther cost and such. But you guys did get your money, and you've got, and I will toss you the contact information for the people that you gained contact or offline.
Cool.
But all in all, a nice start to False Flag.
Yeah.
You kept the guy alive. And you killed the runners who were trying. You killed the Azatlaners who were trying to attack you. A few days later, you hear a report about how actually not yet. Nope. Sorry. That's not coming up yet. That'll come up in another part. So, all right. So we're an hour over anyways. Let me at least get you your karma. Okay. This part of this was worth 5 karma.
Nice.
Great.
Right? And you do gain a contact of the Johnson and Wind Rider. So you gain a smuggler contact too. Thank you, everybody. And thank you to all the players. I hope you guys had fun.
Thank you, Tom. It was a lot of fun.
Yes, thank you.
And
Good.
thank you, Tony and Jen. It's always fun to play with y'all.
Yeah.